What's going on, y'all? It's Tahj, the boy Tahj, any Tahj. Anyway, I'm coming back at y'all with another video. Got some bad news, bro. Got some bad news. You know, I've been gone 6 months. Now I'm back home, as you can see. I was home for about a month and didn't break myself the whole time while I was gone. I come back. Crazy, right? So I have a fractured collarbone. Told me, well, all right, so the story was I was driving my motorcycle to bring it to a the dealership because it needed a few things, and I don't have the same bike, by the way. I have a yellow R1. So the right turn signal didn't work, so I was trying to bring it to the dealership because it didn't work. It wouldn't pass inspection. So I'm like, okay, I'll grab the girl and we'll go and take it to the dealership. Don't even get out of the complex or anything. We're arguing about something stupid, and I tell her, you know, keep up, because she's a slow driver. So I'm like, okay, if I don't give you the address, I don't have my Bluetooth, how are you going to know where to go if you lose me? I don't even think I had my phone, because it was supposed to be a quick drop it off, come right back, drop the truck, go back to work. Actually it happened this Tuesday. So I ended up not even getting out the complex. I went to the intersection. And I looked back the whole time I was riding, and this is after I told her to keep up. I look back to make sure there's no cars coming. So I'm pulling up, I'm slowing down, I see another car pull up. I'm pissed. I'm like, I literally just told you to keep up. But yeah. So I try and go through to pop a U-turn. It's wet outside, it's raining. Not raining, but it's like drizzling a little bit, so you know it's slippery outside. So I'm turning around. I pressed the brake too hard because I'm super pissed off that she's not behind me. Pressed the brake super hard. Next thing I know, I don't even realize where the bike is, but I pressed the brake as hard. Well, I don't think it was as hard as I could, but it was too hard basically. I ended up sliding. My right side of my helmet hit the ground. As you can see, right here. Can you even see? Yeah, there you go. So basically my helmet hit the ground, my visor came off, and these pads and stuff, this is basically super easy to come off. You just pull this tab and boom, that chin strap comes off. So I take it off. You know, it's my first time being down, and I'm like, oh man, did I really just fall? Like it settled in. I'm like, dang, did I really just fall? Next thing you know, she's pulling up next to me. She says her car isn't even in park. So she hops back in the car, puts it in park, almost ran me over. And she's like, stay down, stay down. And I'm kind of assessing where I am, because you know my hands are cold. It's about 50 degrees outside. It's windy. Not windy, but it's breezy. So I'm laying on the ground, you know, I'm getting a sense of what just happened. I take the helmet off. You know, adrenaline is going. So take the helmet off, and next thing, after she lifts her hand off of my chest to, you know, tell me stay down, because she thought I had a spinal injury. Spinal injury, not good at all. So I end up getting up, because I tell her to go turn off the bike, because you know I want to make sure nobody got hit, nobody's car got hit, and I don't want it leaking anything, you know, for the next person, because there was another bike down literally right next to where it is. So lo and behold, I get up, I unzip my jacket. You know, I'm kind of still in shock. My rib hurt from the impact of the ground. Ribs ended up being okay. My wrist was sprained, but I had a fractured clavicle or collarbone, the same thing. So I ended up feeling it because, you know, it's in pain. You know, I'm still in shock. The adrenaline's going. So I start feeling it, and, you know, it feels kind of weird. I've never felt my collarbone that elevated before. So I hop in the car. I'm like, well, I have a broken collarbone. You know, heart's racing pretty bad. You know, you're just in shock basically. So I'm sitting in the car. I'm like, just drive to the hospital. But before we drove to the hospital, I picked up the bike, moved it out the way. You know, it's really just cosmetic. What happened was it landed on its side, it rolled, and then it just scraped up the pharynx. Really, that was pretty much it. I didn't have any. So basically, we head to the hospital. On the drive there, you know, so I'm gonna wait for this whole thing. I'm just in pain, you know. I've never broke. This is my first bone I've broken ever in my life. The only other thing that I had was a pulled groin muscle, but that was it. So we head to the hospital. I'm in the ER, and I check in. They're like, okay, you know, go take an X-ray. I go take the X-ray. He's like, yeah, pretty much broken. So my bone is basically bent like this, and then like this on the other side. But the split isn't huge, but it was big enough to, you know, bend. I got the X-ray. The X-ray guy tells me, you know, sometimes they put a plate over it, and then it kind of just suppresses itself and straightens out. But that's not what they went with. They just went with the natural, let your body handle it on its own kind of deal. And it hasn't been too bad. It's just really weird sleeping and then waking up in the middle of the night. You're like, whoa, why can't I sleep? And you wake up in the middle of the night. You're just like, I have to go to the bathroom, have to walk around, have to do something. Because I'm a busybody. That's just how I am. So yeah, fractured collarbone. They bring back in the ER. Doc's like, yeah, you got a fractured collarbone. It'll be 6 to 8 weeks before, you know, it'll be better, and, you know, you'll be good to go. So I actually have a PT test like this coming week, but don't know how that's gonna work. So yeah, that's basically it. Fractured collarbone, first bone broken. You know, first time dropping my bike, and, you know, it's tough because it's like, do I even want to ride anymore? But I feel like situations like this, they happen, and at the same time you learn from it. So I'm on the wall about riding still, but, you know, most people are like, oh yeah, I'm never going to ride again, you know. I hear my buddy he had a blah blah blah, and he fell, and, you know, he has broken ribs or something crazy like that. You know, I'm not popping wheelies every 2 seconds. No offense if you do that, but, you know, an experience. So I'm still in week 1, and, you know, it sucks. The only reason I have this thing is to mobilize the arm, so it's not like and, you know, going all crazy and whatnot. So work in progress. I think my date to be all good is April 15th. So hopefully April 15th, everything will be good. Because I'm actually supposed to be going on a trip, like the beginning of April. I might record that, don't know yet. I still have to bring a few more videos to edit. But other than that, that's really it, you know. If you're riding, ride safe. If you're gonna ride, please wear gear. You know, in some states it's legal to not wear a helmet, but that helmet will save your life. As dumb as it may look, it will save your life. It doesn't have to be fancy, it doesn't have to be this or that, but as long as you wear one and, you know, it has all the proper padding and stuff, just wear it and be safe. Just live another day, because you don't want to end up, no offense to anyone, but a vegetable. Nobody wants to be a vegetable. But ride safe, you know. Summer's coming up. Enjoy your summer. Hopefully stay tuned. I'm gonna try and upload more videos. I'm gonna take a few trips. But yeah, that's it for right now. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you. If you're rocking with me, I'm rocking with you. And I think that's it. I think that's a wrap. You heard me?